Hey guys, back again on a beautiful winter day for a walk, and just wanted to talk about some stuff. Yes, unfortunately, I am a Browns fan. That's probably my worst quality. It is difficult, but if any of you out there are Lions or Jets fans, I feel like you are my brethren in the pit of NFL hell, and I will always feel like you guys are my brothers. So shout out to Browns, Lions, and Jets fans. So my first video I recorded, I kind of talked about a little bit of my journey, how I got here. Yeah, I just want to talk a little bit more about the channel itself. So everything these days is moving towards AI. It's moving towards polished, staged, posed. Every video you see, it's like, that was probably staged, right? It doesn't feel like there's anything authentic. The internet is moving away from authenticity, and it's moving towards automation and things that aren't human, aren't real, and short form content. If you want to grow your channel, you got to be on Reels, you got to be on TikTok, you got to be on all these places. I don't care about growing my channel, first of all. My heart is to capture things that are authentic and real, that capture humanity in its rawness, the reality of the human condition, capturing inspiring stories. And I don't care about short form content. I don't care about making things flashy. I'm not going to have the best editing. I'm not going to have the top equipment. It's not going to look perfect. That isn't the foundation of my channel. The foundation of my channel is authenticity and just really focusing on showing things that bring peace. So much of what we watch and consume today, it puts our minds on overdrive. It's so much stimulation. These short videos that we're just like churning through these short videos, and so much movement for our eyes and our brains to take in. And my goal is to bring something different here. I'm not doing anything quick, flashy to get views. I'm doing what's authentic, what's real. And my videos, to some people who are just so addicted to that kind of content, my videos might seem boring and long, but I want to go against the grain and bring something that's authentic and slows down your brain, slows down your mind. So what I want to bring is peace and calm and quiet and realness. I mean, look at this. Look at this. It doesn't get any better for the soul than this. I'm telling you, if you're struggling with anxiety and stress and confused with life and what you're doing and where you're headed and what all the meaning of this is, start getting out in nature. Start spending a lot of time around this. And I think if you can get off the addiction, that dopamine hit that the Reels and TikTok bring you, and get your body back to a more natural and relaxed state, a lot of things start becoming clear. Life has a way of becoming a lot less confusing, and you find yourself maybe not being so irritable, not being so anxious, not being so stressed. But it's an addiction. It is 100% an addiction that is extremely hard to overcome. But just start a couple times a week, 20 minutes. Get out into total silence and peace. Doesn't even have to be like anywhere fantastic with nature. Just a place outside where there's no one else around. For me, it started in our little town. There's a football stadium, and behind the football stadium, there's a walking track. And it's not necessarily a beautiful scenic nature scene like this, but I just started going there almost every night and walking my dogs after dark when no one else was around, so that I could have total peace and quiet. And it got me exercise, got my dogs exercise, and those nightly walks over time, I feel like, started to change my life. They started to bring me out of such an unhealthy state. I wasn't eating good. I, scrolled on my phone all day long. I did nothing but watch videos. I sat at home a lot. And those slowly started breaking this addiction and slowly started bringing more peace and less stress and anxiety. So I think I said in my first video, there was a point in time where I just started moving towards whatever gave me peace, whatever calmed my mind, calmed my body. And that even goes to eating. Like, I just more and more moved towards things that made me feel good and didn't make me feel bad. Just start listening to yourself, your mind, your body. It's telling you a lot. That anxiety, that stress, it's telling you, okay, something's like, I'm not okay with some of this situation. I'm fighting to be healthy and at peace. So if you're dealing with lots of stress and anxiety, start listening to it. Now, I'm not against medication at all. I've been on antidepressants. I've been on different medication. There's nothing wrong with that at all. We all need to find, what helps us be well adjusted and able to function well. But use anxiety and stress not as an uncontrollable factor in your life. Now, for some people it may be. There may be situations outside of your control that are causing anxiety and stress. And you just need medication biologically. And nothing wrong with that in any way. I'm all for doctors and all for medicine. But start using it. It's telling you something about yourself and about your life. And don't settle, well, this is just how I am, I guess, and there's nothing I can do about it. I think you should always be striving to be healthier, to be better, to work on yourself, to figure out, why am I like this? How can I create a life that helps me not have anxiety and stress and be able to love more and be a better person? Again, I think I said in my other video, if we were all on that journey, it would change the world. It would 100% change the world. So I encourage you to go on that journey. Listen to your body. Listen to your mind and what it's telling you. And some people might think this is like hippy-dippy stuff. It's not. It's just science and biology and fact. Like, anxiety, I don't feel like is a natural state. It is a state brought on by circumstances. If you were living a perfectly healthy life in the way humans evolved to live, to function, I don't think you would have anxiety. You would be at peace. And so, like, it's kind of like finding a way to get back to that natural state. And that can look different for every person. Whatever it is that you just have to keep going after, like I did, that changed my life. Whatever gives you peace. For me, maybe it's getting out in nature. For you, maybe it's meditating. Maybe you aren't able to get to nature regularly, and you just have to find your center and your peace on the top of a apartment building or in the middle of your apartment. But do whatever it takes to find that centering and to find that peace regularly. It can't be a once a year thing. I feel like to really be healthy and functioning well, you gotta do it regularly. So anyways, back to my original point, the purpose of this channel is to bring peace, calm, acceptance, love, no anxiety. And I might not be very good at making videos that don't produce anxiety. I'm trying to get better at editing and making smooth videos with nice camera shots. But this video is going against the grain of what's popular, what's getting all the clicks. But all that stuff, it's ramping up your senses. And I believe it's causing you a lot of stress. Don't get me wrong, I still watch Instagram stories and reels and TikToks on occasion. But I feel like I've broken the addiction where it's a need. And I don't find myself going there 100 times a day like I used to. I don't really have a desire to go to it. Because once you find peace and like this equilibrium, you don't want to do anything that takes away from it because it feels so good. It feels so natural. It feels so normal. And I don't know. I didn't read any books to figure this stuff out. I didn't watch a bunch of YouTube videos to figure it out. I just really started listening to my body. And like, okay, I want to figure this out. Why am I like this? Why do I have this stress and this anxiety? And how do I make my life better? And ultimately for me, maybe everyone has a different goal, different motive. For me, I want to maximize my impact on this earth, maximize the good that I can do, and have the most unconditional love for all people. I mean, literally unconditional. I will unconditionally love hateful people. Now, I won't spend a lot of time with them. I won't put time and energy into them, but I will love them. So there's no one, literally no one, that I don't want to love and show acceptance to. I want to be a safe harbor for every single person that comes in contact with me. If you ever are down and out, going through a hard time, don't know who to turn to, where to go, I want to be the person that you're like, I know he's a safe place, and I will always feel accepted around him, and I can tell him anything and know that there's not judgment. He's not gonna run the other way. That's who I want to be. That's my motive. For your motive, maybe it's like, maybe you're a teacher and you just want to be able to not freak out on your students, be able to keep your emotions in check. Maybe you're a parent and you're tired of overreacting to your kids. I don't know, whatever it is, find your peace, find your center, and it will change your life. It will change your life. And again, I'll say it again, I'll keep saying it, if we all did that, it would 100% change the world. And it doesn't matter what religion you follow, Islam, Christianity, Buddhism, Hinduism, they all have these principles in place to try to help us find peace. But to me, they reduce it to a formula. If you do this, this, and this, you will find peace, love, joy, whatever. I think we can learn from all the principles of them, but we can't reduce it to a formula. It's not that easy. Every person is different, every situation is different. No one formula works for every person. And so that's why I tend to not go towards labels of religion. I don't ascribe to any one specific religion. I'm just trying to use all the principles I can to be the most at peace, to function the best, so that I can do the most good and be the most loving. And I want this channel to help others find that, and to do nothing to take away from that, to do nothing to add stress, anxiety, to take your focus off doing good and being the best version of yourself. So that is what this channel is, and I hope someone can get something out of it. And if anyone ever needs someone to talk to, they're at rock bottom, don't know where to turn, you always can talk to me. I'm here. We all need that person in our life. Guys, I love you. Love and peace from my heart to all of you. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.